What is up, guys? Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another WWE broadcast. I'm your host, Bruin Steel. This is Canadian Yorker, and today we are doing our WrestleMania Backlash predictions. So we're at another pay-per-view, and we're doing our predictions for that show. It will take place this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time in France. So if you guys want to check it out, it won't be in the evening like always. It'll be in the afternoon, noon sharp. So 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Stream on Peacock if you're interested. But we are making our predictions. So we might actually miss some matches. I don't know. There's a chance that they might announce some more matches as has happened before. But Canadian Yorker, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Alright, so like always, I'm just going to announce what the matches are, and then Canadian Yorker is going to make his prediction, then mine. So I'm just going to go down the list. So first off, we got the first match. It is a tag team match. It's between Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga. Tag team match. It's gonna be a hard-hitting match, and it's gonna be great. Tag team match: Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga, the new member of Bloodline. Tag team match. I'm giving the floor to Canadian Yorker. Canadian Yorker, what is your prediction?
I think after what happened with, especially the reinvigorated new bloodline, new members, the old members are gone. Roman Reigns is nowhere in sight. Jimmy Uso has been kicked out. We had Solo Sikoa standing on his own, and Tama Tonga, who's a new member of the bloodline. I mean, these guys are fresh. They're back in action. I'm thinking that the bloodline is going to win this round versus Kevin Owens and versus Kevin Owens and Randy. This is going to be a tough one. It would be interesting to see because both these guys, I'm really thinking that it would be Randy and Kevin, because Randy and Kevin definitely have been developing some chemistry ever since they had their match against Logan and Paul, but now they have to deal with the bloodline. Excuse me. So, man, I think this is a toss-up, but I am definitely going to have to go with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens going against the bloodline and getting the win. I don't think it's the bloodline's time yet, but it could very well be. But I think that Kevin Owens and Randy definitely had something going. So I'm going to go with them over the bloodline.
All right, so you're locking your pick in, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Randy and Kevin.
All right. For me, it's going to be interesting. Look, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens work great as a team. Obviously, the bloodline, we have to see if that The Rock was the one that made Solo Sikoa attack Jimmy Uso. It probably was. But I feel like this is going to be the debut of Jacob Fatu. So there's rumors that Jacob Fatu is coming to WWE. He is actually in WWE. It's a Samoan. There's rumors that he's going to make his WWE debut. There's rumors saying that he's going to make his debut right here, and that's what I think is going to happen. I think Jacob is going to make his debut right here. He's going to help the Bloodline win this match. There's going to be interference, and at the end, I think, thanks to the help of Jacob the Fatu, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga will be victorious, beating Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. So that would make the storyline interesting to see if Roman comes back as a face and team up with the Usos, who are also going to be a face. They're going to team up and face this team of Solo, Tama, and Tonga. But you never know. Jacob might not even show up, and then they're just going to have The Rock be that third person. So The Rock, Solo Sikoa, and Tama versus Roman and the Usos. That could be a possibility. But either way, if Jacob didn't make his WWE debut, I still think the Bloodline's going to find a way to win. So I'm locking my pick in. I'm picking the Bloodline to beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Alright, so the next match is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. We got the Kabuki Warriors, the defending champs Asuka and Kairi Sane, defending the titles against a powerhouse in Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So this is going to be a huge match. Interesting. It's going to be great. It's going to be hard hitting, hopefully. It'll be a shame if Bianca and Jade loses this, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to give you the floor, Canadian Yorker. What are your predictions? Who do you think is going to win this tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships?
I think that Jade and Bianca are formidable tag team. They definitely showed their dominance against Asuka and Kairi Sane. And of course, the Damage Control is going to try to get involved and some way, somehow, to cause them to win. But I think they're just going to overpower them. It's going to be a win against Jade Cargill and Bianca. There's no contest going forward. So, I mean, they are pretty good. They are really... Damage Control still is a pretty dangerous team. But I think that... I mean, it's probably a numbers game. Because they will be outnumbered. So, man... I'm not going to say it's a tough one, but it's going to be pretty decided. So I definitely think it's going to be Jade and Bianca that's coming out as champions.
Alright, so for me, yeah, I want the Kabuki Warriors to drop the titles. Like, their reign has been horrible. Like, why is not the Women's Tag Team Champions not defended at WrestleMania? People are like, oh, Asuka was injured, but that's a different story. She still competed, but they need to drop the titles. But this, my only issue, look, I want Bianca Belair to Jade Cargill. I'm locking my pick in Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I think they're a powerhouse. I think they're going to be an unstoppable force. But there's been talks by me in the past saying that, oh, they're going to do that, but then one will betray one another. Like, Bianca could trade Jade, which is mostly going to happen later on. But thing is, because the Kabuki Warriors got traded to Raw, where Bianca and Jade will stay on Smackdown, and I'm like, what does that mean? Bianca and Jade are going to win the titles since Kabuki Warriors got traded to Raw? And it's like, not necessary, because the Women's Tag Team Championship, if you're a Women's Tag Team champion, you can go to any brand. So we've seen the Kabuki Warriors go to Raw. We've seen them on SmackDown, so it doesn't really matter. So the Kabuki Warriors could find a way to retain here. It's my concerning that they will. That means if they retain, that means Bianca and Jade won't have another shot because they'll be stuck on SmackDown, where Kabuki Warriors will take the tag team titles to Raw, which they could possibly be planning to do. So we got to see what happens. But my gut feeling says Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I'm locking that in, but I'm just saying there's a possibility that Kabuki Warriors could retain. But I'm picking Bianca and Jade to win.
Well, we'll have to see what happens.
Alright, so moving on to the next match, we got a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. So we got defending champion Bayley versus Naomi and Tiffany Stratton in a triple threat match. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be a great match. Triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. Canadian Yorker, what are your thoughts and what are your prediction?
Man, it's going to be a tough one. Tiffany Stratton is new and upcoming. She definitely has a lot of potential to be the next women's champion. Naomi deserves another title shot to become the next women's champion. Then while she's been a champion, Bayley's coming off a big win off of WrestleMania against Io Sky. I'm having a hard time seeing Bayley lose this time. I don't see Bayley losing. I see Bayley retaining the championship in WWE Backlash, and she's just retaining the championship. So I don't see her losing anytime soon because she's on a run right now, and she's on a big run. She has to keep that momentum going. So there's a lot of things that Bayley needs to keep doing. She has to She's facing 2 challenges, and that's already good for her. So I think I see Bayley winning. So.
All right. So for me, oh boy. Obviously, I want to see my girl Tiffany Stratton as champion. But it's like Bayley deserves a reign as champion, and Tiffany Stratton, I said before, she kind of got to the main roster. She kind of, need to understand how it works, and I mean, she's in the title picture right now, but I just don't think it's the right time for her. Like, yeah, you'll get your moment. Hopefully, when Tiffany Stratton becomes champion, yes, it will finally happen. But it's like Naomi, and I just feel like Bayley definitely deserve a championship run, and they're just not going to have Bayley, after all the work she's been through, winning the Royal Rumble within a record and then beating Io for the title. You have to have a run with the title. They're not going to have Bayley just drop the title all of a sudden. So I'm lucky my picking. Bayley's going to retain, unfortunately, as much as I want Tiffany to win, but Bayley deserves a reign as champion. So I'm locking in Bayley to retain the WWE Women's Championship. Yeah, only if I could have might put in my Bayley shirt or make a Bayley shirt. But moving on, we got a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. We got Damian Priest, who's the champion, defending it against Jey Uso, Yeet, on a one-on-one match for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is going to be interesting as well. I'll give the floor to you, Canadian Yorker. What are your thoughts and your prediction?
Oh, man. Man, it's going to be interesting. Man, Jey Uso versus Damian Priest. Honestly, these two do have history. Jey Uso did have one title shot before against Seth Rollins, however he lost. I wish I could say I could see Jey Uso winning, right? But what if somebody comes up from behind and makes him cost him the match? What if it's Jimmy Uso again? But I think Jimmy Uso is out, so it can't be Jimmy. What if it's the Bloodline coming out of nowhere to cost him a match? But they're in the middle of their own thing going on with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. There's just a lot of variables going on. I don't really know if I see Jey Uso winning the World Heavyweight Championship, because he very well has the potential to do it. Damian Priest, it's his first title defense. So him getting that win off Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, it's just going to see him. You're going to see him win more matches going forward. It's going to be a tough call. I don't really see him winning against Damian Priest, because Damian Priest is on a run right now. So probably later on, Jey Uso will get the chance, but right now Damian Priest has all the momentum with him right now. So there's nothing else to do. That's all that I got to say about that. I can see Damian Priest winning against Jey Uso.
So you're picking Damian Priest to win against Jey Uso?
Yes, I'm picking Damian Priest.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I feel like something's going to happen. I feel like maybe Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga will cause Jey Uso, maybe. I don't know. We have to see. But Damian Priest, I mean, a possibility seeing is that, the Judgment Day is on the downfall. Someone can cause Damian Priest the title, drops it to Jey. That would be horrible. That would even piss off Damian Priest even more. That would be a crazy storyline if that happens, if Damian Priest drops it that quick. But I don't see that happen. I can definitely see someone getting involved in Jey's match. But we have to see. But right now, I think Damian Priest is good enough to retain. So I am lucky in my picking. I think Damian Priest will retain the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, that will do it. So moving on to the most likely to be the main event of this pay-per-view. I'll be shocked if it's not. Cody Rhodes defending the Undisputed WWE Championship against AJ Styles on a one-on-one match. So this is a history-making match. These two never faced off against each other, so it'll be kind of like the first time. But before, AJ Styles actually faced off against Dusty Rhodes back in the day, so that's crazy. But giving you the floor, Cornelia Yorker, what are your thoughts on this Cody Rhodes AJ Styles, and what is your prediction?
I hope that this match is going to be a great match. It's going to be a banger match. It's going to be a legendary match. AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes. Man, it's going to be interesting. And I'm looking at that match, man. Now, that was a while back. AJ Styles versus Dusty Rhodes happened a while back. It's going to be like AJ Styles facing his son. I mean, this happened a while back. This is kind of history in the making. AJ Styles faced Dusty Rhodes, and now AJ Styles is facing Cody Rhodes again. So this definitely has some precedence. I would watch this match to see what happens. It kind of goes back with Bayley, and with Bayley winning the Royal Rumble twice, 2 times in a row.
Bayley didn't win the Royal Rumble in a row, twice in a row. You mean Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes won in 2 times in a row.
Yeah. So Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble twice in a row. Cody Rhodes goes and beats Roman Reigns. He beats Roman Reigns and gets his championship and ends the streak. I don't see Cody losing to AJ Styles because it wouldn't make sense for Cody to lose to AJ because even though this is kind of an interesting match between Cody and AJ, and both of them have a lot of similarities. They've had similar title reigns. So this is interesting for them. So I definitely see Cody retaining his title against AJ Styles. As much as I actually do like AJ Styles as a wrestler. I think he's great. He's wonderful. He has a lot of diverse moves, some interesting moveset. You can't really have AJ Styles without having Samoa Joe, because both of them have very similar wrestling styles, and both of them are really great rivals. But at the same time, I think that AJ Styles is a bit better than Samoa Joe in regards to the aspect, because AJ has actually achieved more than that. But going forward, I definitely see that Coach Cody Rhodes right now overshadows AJ Styles in terms of popularity and everything. So I'm definitely locking in my pick for Cody Rhodes to retain his title against AJ Styles at Backlash.
So you're locking your picking in Cody Rhodes?
I'm locking it in. Cody Rhodes.
Alright, so for me, AJ Styles is a great guy. Cody Rhodes finishing the story and all. I just feel like it's going to be crazy if Cody Rhodes dropped the title. Plus, he has many feuds to come. Obviously, knowing that the WWE draft just came around, there's going to be some newcomers who are going to go after Cody Rhodes. Probably Shinsuke Nakamura. We saw him get traded to Smackdown. Maybe a rivalry renew in the works. The funny thing is that Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura, they actually never faced off against each other at a pay-per-view. Maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe not. It's like the one-on-one matches always happen on a Monday Night Raw, so we have to see if they're going to resume their rivalry. I'm kind of sick of seeing it. There's a lot of different feuds that Cody can do. People are talking about Randy Orton can turn heel and set up a feud with Cody Rhodes, one of his former friends, and kind of like a friend right now. But AJ Styles is going to put up a fight. but I don't think it's going to be enough for the American Nightmare, so I'm locking my pick in Cody Rhodes to retain Undisputed WWE Championship. So that would do it, guys, for our WrestleMania Backlash prediction video. Just to let you guys know that there might be some matches that are going to be announced. We're not 100% sure. So what's going to happen is that if there are more matches for WrestleMania Backlash, we're just gonna do those predictions in our Friday Night Smackdown broadcast, which will take place this Friday. After this Friday, I think I'm gonna be doing Friday Night Smackdown by myself since he probably can't do it Friday night. So we'll see, but I'll definitely, if that happens, I'll definitely do my predictions for those matches that are put out last second that we missed in this video. So we apologize if we missed a match. I got not put announced the last second or something like that, because that's happened before. But or any changes or any injury changes or stuff like that. Like Dragon Lee was supposed to team up with Rey Mysterio, but last second he got hurt and was replaced by Andrade, so that could happen or something. I don't know. Hopefully not. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this WrestleMania Backlash 2024 prediction video, and be sure to check out WrestleMania Backlash, which is happening this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, taking place in France. It's going to be hell of a pay-per-view. Probably short, not probably as exciting as WrestleMania, but we'll see. But my name is Bruin Stills. This is Canadian Yorker. You can check him out. His YouTube channel will be in the description of this video, as well as our WWE Wrestling Bros wrestling channel as well. So that will do it. My name is Bruin Stills. This is Canadian Yorker. Take it easy, guys. Any last word before we leave?
Yeah, can't wait to see how it turns out at Backlash. It's going to be great, wonderful. Can't wait to see how everything turns out. And I'd like to, we're going to see a lot of backstage segments happening at Backlash also, to kind of fill in that time period with all these matches going on. So it's going to be good to still studying the background, see what happens with all this stuff going on going forward.
All right, that will do it, guys. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.
All right, take care.